most different thing for me that I would never see in Mongolia as a person growing up in the Gobi area and with short experience in Ulaanbaatar. Even I have such not much experience visiting in the rivers and swimming there, so learning a beach life and very much wholly around outdoor life in Australia was very different to me. Probably that's the thing I wouldn't experience much in Mongolia, as I believe. And seeing all these exotic animals as a vet, I also got really excited seeing kangaroos, wombats, koalas, even in the wild, and also seeing all these different bright birds. Even just getting up in the morning, waking, birds used to wake me up. They will be singing around the windows, and seeing all these nice colorful birds, including cockatoos, rainbow lorikeets, and etc. and etc. So it was very different and great experience I think I had.
Did you meet any friend in Australia?
And I had quite many Australian friends. We were actually in a team of 5 called Silly Gala Team.
Silly Gala Team.
Yeah.
So were you a bunch of silly galas?
Yes, we were Silly Gala number 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5.
Okay, and a galah is a bird, just so that you know.
Right.
A very silly colored bird with combination of gray and pink. Okay, so you can.
And very loud.
Yes. So yeah, we used to travel around quite a bit, and we used to go for a lot of beach walking around Sydney. When I was in Mongolia before I went to Australia, I thought I learned English quite well, and I learned English through mainly my self-study. But coming to Australia in first couple of months, I used to get so tired from my own translation, speaking and listening and writing and everything. But after a couple of months, I start thinking in English. I think I started thinking in English.
And did you start to have dreams in English as well?
Yes, and after a while, I had a couple of dreams in English. And then since then, I think I never really get tired when I speak in English. So I think that was the time that I came over my transition period of learning English and improving English.
Okay.
So.
Well, as long as you're not dreaming about yaks, then I guess it's okay. Sorry, it's a personal joke. Now, it sounds like you had an amazing trip, and I know there's heaps of people watching our show that also want to travel abroad. So do you have any advice to them in following their dreams of studying overseas?
Very right question at the right time, I could say. Because I work for CAPSAF, Mongolia, Australia Capacity Building and Small Activity Facility at the moment as a capacity building officer. What I do now is providing Australian development scholarships for Mongolian public servants. And CAPSAF provides 24 Australian development scholarships for Mongolian public servants at the moment. But there is another opportunity to study in Australia through Australian scholarship is Australian Leadership Award. So Australian government and Australian Organization for International Development provides scholarship for Asia Pacific under this Australian Leadership Award. So I could provide you the websites for our voice box if someone wants to study in Australia under Australian scholarship.
Well, we could put all that information up on our website,
yes.
And everyone else could check it out.
Yes.
Okay, well, thank you so much for your time, Enkhe. It's been wonderful talking with you.
Thank you for inviting me to this, show, and hopefully a lot more people will go to Australia and study and learn what I learned there and experienced.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Now.